Yes. I'm a small guy, but yes, I ate every bit of it. Well, that was like a weird experience because I was there by myself and they put me in the middle of the room. Everybody else has got like their family and friends, and it's just me sitting here with this big ass steak. Like, it was weird. Okay. So I'll give you the spiel like I give everybody else. Welcome to yoga. We set this up, Ben and I did, because yoga kind of helped save our life, or at least mine.
Mine too.
Yes, yours too. I'm a veteran. I was in the Army for 12 and a half years, got out, had all kinds of physical issues, and nothing worked. No Western medicine, no nothing. And I met him, and then we started doing yoga, and it's helped out with, like, we started doing yoga and qigong, and it helped out with our mobility and flexibility and stuff like that. So, like, if it helped us, it's got to help other people. And just so happens we wanted to do it on a Saturday morning every week. Yeah.
I'm Ben, and yeah, I was on all kinds of pain medication and stuff. And then as soon as I started doing this, like I got off all that, pretty much disabled at that point, barely walk, and did this, and then like I had to take anything, felt good. A few times where I stopped doing yoga, at least somewhat, and then I fucking felt it. And so I learned how to kind of keep it going. Can't really stop this stuff.
Yeah.
Can't stop. You can't stop. You gotta like, yeah.
Yeah.
But none of you are as old as I am. I'm the old man over here. So, uh, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's good.
We know Vanessa and Bethany. Who are you? What do you do?
Well, I have 2 kids. I'm a school secretary. Not very.
Elmer Wolf.
I would love to. East Middle School.
Okay.
In Westminster. And I've met Vanessa. We worked together for a little bit.
Cool.
That's about it.
You don't need to be.
No. No, absolutely not.
I'm not.
No. No, I'm not. No, this yoga and all this stuff it's about progress, not perfection, right? That's all we like strive for is like, progress, because we're very imperfect human beings. Yeah. So we always start our sessions. I'll give you like the layout. We start sessions with a grounding session, and then Ben moves into yoga. We moved into qigong with me, and then go back to meditation. It's going to be fun. Don't focus on what we're doing. Focus on you and your skill level. It's about getting you to a point where you're able to like see in your body how you feel and what you need. Sound good?
So you've never done this before?
No.
Cool.
Yes.
All right. This is gonna be good.
Well, it's because they have ambulance right
Yeah.
here.
Perfect.
All right, cool. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get comfortable. Cross leg. You can go straight leg. You can lay down if you want. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get comfortable, and we're gonna close our eyes for a moment. We're gonna take a few deep breaths in through the belly. You're gonna try and fill the diaphragm up, not focusing on filling up the chest part of your lungs, but more so your belly. You're gonna deep breathe. Wow, deep breathe. You're gonna breathe deep into your belly, and you're gonna hold it for about 7 seconds, and then you're gonna release it for 8 seconds. What this is doing is it's starting to reset the internal clock, and it's gonna start to reset the way that your brain is functioning and the way that your body is receiving the breath. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go in for 4. Hold it. and release. And again, through your belly. Hold it. And release. One last time. Breathe in through the belly. Hold it. And release. And now you're going to return to a normal breathing pattern, whatever that looks like for you. But focus on the belly. Focus on filling up from the diaphragm, not from the chest cavity. And we're going to imagine that there's a bright white light, bright warm light, starting at the top of our head, at the crown. And it's going to start to travel down our head, to our eyes, ears, nose, mouth, and throat, all the way to the shoulders and the elbows, continuing down to the fingertips and the torso, down the abdomen to the hips, down to our knees, and finally our feet. We're going to continue to send that light down into the core of Mother Earth. And once we've reached the core of Mother Earth, we're just going to integrate ourselves with this feeling of gratitude and love and peace. And we're going to feel Mother Earth reciprocate that feeling to us, sending her love and her light and peace up through us like tree roots, starting at our feet, to our knees, hips, to our torso, continuing from the fingertips to the elbows, up the shoulder, to the throat, mouth, and nose, ears, eyes, finally eclipsing at our crown chakra. And we're going to sit here in this moment just for a minute as we sync up with Mother Earth. Feel the pulse and the rhythm. And we're going to go ahead and extend that bubble that we've got going on to our immediate surrounding, to the room, the town, state, continent, finally the whole world. With us being connected into everything and everything being connected into us, being at oneness with ourselves and with everything around us. We're going to sit with this for a moment. Send gratitude to ourselves, We always send gratitude to other people. We always give people our gratitude, but we rarely give ourselves gratitude. We're going to give ourselves gratitude for spending a little bit of time this morning with ourselves, being in ourselves, diving into the things that may or may not serve us in our life, our day-to-day life. Just take a moment and send yourself gratitude. Look at examples from this last week where you practice gratitude to yourself, or you should have practiced gratitude to yourself. And in those moments, just show yourself some gratitude.
All right. And now you're going to open your eyes. You can still feel just as good. And then I want you to put your legs out straight in front of you. And yeah, there's a lot of breathing. So, make sure before you do this, make sure your nose and your everything's clear, especially if you're sick or something. Better breathing you do, the easier it is. So, take a breath in through the nose, and we're going to lift our arms up from here and pretend you have big, like, big pail, like one of those buckets of heavy shit, and you're lifting it up with that weight, what that weight would feel like, and you're bringing it closer and closer up to where your hands are going to be together. You feel your muscles turning on without even lifting anything. Crazy shit. And get your hands together and breathe out. And take another breath in through your nose. And then breathe out and bend forward. And just go to where it's comfortable. If it's your toes, great. If it's not your toes, great. Wherever. And take a breath in. Move your hands back a little bit. Peel them back a little. And then breathe out and let it go a little further down. Let's do one more. Peel your hands back a little bit. Breathe in. And then breathe out. Go a little deeper. And then peel back. Let's can go into a butterfly stretch. Same thing. Make sure you all know how to do it. You got it. So we're going to take a breath in and lift your knees towards each other a little. And then as you breathe out slowly, push your legs further away from each other. And we're going to breathe in, legs closer together. And breathe out. You push down a little bit more. And breathe in, knees closer together. And breathe out. Push down a little bit and just sit here for a minute. However you're comfortable. You can push down on your insides of your knees a little bit with your elbows to feel a little stretch. You can lean forward if you want, or side to side, and get a little bit more stretch. And then let's put our feet back down, and let's actually get into here. Let's get into a tabletop position, just on your hands and knees, whatever you want to call it. And then you're going to push your butt back and put your head down to the mat as much as you can. And just chill here. You can take some breaths. And each time you exhale, you can push your butt back a little further. And take a breath in. And breathe out and push back a little further. And then let's move up. Put your hips down. Get into cobra. However's comfortable. Doesn't have to be crazy. And then take a breath in. We're going to go back into the child's pose again. And then breathe out back into that cobra. One more breathe in into child's pose. And then breathe out back into cobra. Now we're going to pop up into downward dog here. And do what you can. If you can take a couple steps in, do that. If you can get your feet down, feet up, whatever, or heels down. And then tell me where it is hurting. If lower back. Anyone else? Just lower back. All right, that's cool. Let's pop back down in child's pose. Lower back will be a good one. And so while you're here, you can kind of shift your weight side to side and feel a stretch in your armpits. Pull back a little. Let's hop onto our backs then. You doing all right? Okay, cool. Nothing crazy going on here today. So we're going for back. Do some bridges. So put your hands down on the ground next to your hips. Make it like you're gripping the ground almost. Turn all those muscles on. And you're going to lift your pelvis up to the sky into a bridge. And just hold it here. Feet down. If you're a woman, you can put your legs a little closer together. Get a little extra stretch. And then go about halfway down. Remember to keep breathing and just sit here for a second. And then back up. Back down halfway. And back up. And back down halfway again. And back up. And then all the way down slowly. And then go into a cannonball position. And then go back into a bridge. Go all the way down. Into a bridge again. All the way down. One more time into the bridge. And then slowly down and into a cannonball. And then you're going to spread out like a starfish. You can kind of also here, if you don't want to do downward dog, you can usually figure out other places here where you might be tight. Downward dog, I feel like you can tell right away where you need to work, which is nice. If you wake up in the morning and want to do yoga, you can do that, or whenever you feel like doing it. And you can go and take your toes and point them forwards and back. Get some stretches in your lower back as well as your calves. Moving your ankles. You can do the same things with your hands at your wrist. Yeah, that's my ankle. All right, and then we're going to take our left leg and put it just to the right of our right knee. And we're going to turn to the right. You should feel it in your lower back. Then let's do the opposite side. So put the right foot over the left side of the left knee and then turn to your left. And then gonna get back onto our backs. And put your hands down the sides and bridge up again. Hold it. And slowly let it down and go back into cannonball. Let's go get up.
So before we get into qigong, I like to do hip stretching because women, like, a lot of stress goes to their hips, and so it's a good way to open up the hips. Before then, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna put our right foot forward. We're gonna lean forward and really get that stretch in the back thigh, right? If you can put your forearm on your knee, that is great. If you can't, that's okay. If you want to stretch even further, put your hand down. That works too. We're just gonna get that stretch in the back thigh.
Did you end up naming this one, the next one?
No, I don't
Okay.
think so.
It'll happen sometime. It'll happen organically when it happens.
All right, and then we're going to go and switch knees. Put our left foot forward. And on that back leg, you want to take your foot and you want to push it back so it's pointing straight back. You get a better stretch that way. Okay, from here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to bring the left leg in under the knee. And if you can lean forward, lean forward. You really focus on the lower back, the hips. You lean forward, you lean back. You're going to get a deeper stretch if you push yourself back. We're going to sit here for a minute. And then we're going to rotate that knee back, straight back. And we're going to push back. All right. We're going to bring that right knee forward. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to bring that knee as parallel to us as possible. We're going to lean forward. If you feel the need to push yourself back, and push yourself back. And we're going to rotate that knee in so that it's straight forward. And we're just going to push back once again. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to swing and lay down on our backs. And you're going to want to, as you're laying down, you're going to want to bring your left leg, put it on your knee, and we're going to push that left leg forward with our left arm, our left hand. Not pushing it to create tension, but pushing it to make it as parallel as possible. You'll feel that stretch in your hip. Then we'll reach through with our left hand between our legs, and then with our right hand, we're going to interlock, and we're going to bring that right leg closer into our chest if possible. If you have the capacity to, or if you have the ability to push that left knee forward, you can do it. If not, that's okay too. And we're going to release that knee. Drop that left knee down, or that left foot down. Switch to the right. Do the same thing. We're going to go ahead and push that right leg forward, that right knee forward. Create a stretch. We're going to reach between our legs with our right hand, secure that left knee, and then we're going to conjoin our hands together, pull back to our chest. We're going to go ahead and drop that left leg, that right knee, and we're going to stand up. I'm going to shake it out a little bit. Okay, hands down at our sides. We're going to bring our hands all the way up just till we meet at the top. And bring it down, heart center. Okay, we're going to bring our left hand. And we're going to bring it right behind. Try and grab our opposite hip if possible. Grab the back, grab the side of our head. Pull. You're not going to pull too hard, just enough to create a stretch. Stretch those neck muscles. We go about 45-degree in the front. That stretch on the back of that muscle. Straight down. Back to 45 degrees. Back straight to the side. And we're going to release our arms and our head. We're going to do the same thing. Bring our arms as far back as possible. We're going to stretch that left side. Can't do much of a stretch here. Go 45 degrees to the front. And then straight forward down. .45 degrees. And straight. Now we're going to shake it out. We're going to let everything loose. We're going to do neck rotations. Clockwise or counterclockwise, whatever works for you. Take it slow. We don't want to make ourselves dizzy. One more. I'm going to go reverse. Remember to breathe. Take our arms, bring it to our side. We're just going to make small circles. Forward. A little bit bigger now. A bit bigger. And as big as you can make it. And we're going to take a reverse as big as you can make it. Smaller. A little bit smaller. Almost there. Take it out. Take our hands, we're going to put it on our backs right here, and we're just going to do hip rotations. Get the hips moving around a little bit. And then switch directions. You can do the rotations as wide or small as you want, depending on how your body feels. One last turn. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to balance on our left foot, bringing our knee forward. All right. If you have a prop balance issue, you can look straight forward, find a point on the wall. We're going to rotate. We're going to rotate our ankles. And do opposite direction to that ankle. Put it down on the ground. We'll go ahead to the right knee, left leg. Directions on that leg. Oh shit. Okay. Bring it down. Hands to our side, bring it all the way up. And heart center. Now we're going to take our fingertips to our scalp and we're just going to massage our scalp for a moment. You don't need to cat claw the scalp there as it is. We're going to take our palms and we're going to massage our foreheads to our cheeks. My beard is in the way, so I can't get the full effect, but massage your cheeks, jawline, and then we're going to take our hands and we're going to go to our ears. We're going to pull our ears back, our ears out, massaging cartilage, massaging the earlobes. Our hands, we're going to bring our hands forward. This time we're just going to massage the top of our arms all the way up to our shoulders. And get that blood flowing. The purpose of this is to get the muscles broken up and blood flowing a little bit. Rotate our hands, palms up, down. And the bottom. All those. Do the same for the right side. Okay, palms up. Bottom of our arms. Take it out. Take our right hand on the top of our hand, and we just want to rub that, massage that. And do the same for the right side. Left hand on top of right. We're going to rub our hands together. Out. We're going to lean forward at the hips. We're going to make a fist and just massage our lower back. And then we're going to move down the side to our legs, the outside to the inside, breaking up all that stagnant energy. One more time. All right, and we're gonna stand straight up, hands to the side, and we're gonna bring it up one more time, back down to our center. We're gonna take our left hand and we're gonna place it on our belly, lock our thumbs in together, massage our belly. Massaging our belly helps break up some of that stagnant food that we might have had, stagnant energy that might be there. It helps process everything going on the inside. Rearranging the intestines a little bit, not bad. Directions. Now, we're going to take our fingers, we're going to make a little claw thing, and we're just going to hit the crook of our shoulder and our collarbone right there. And we're going to move along our collarbone just to the top till we hit about the center of our chest. Back towards the center. More time, back towards the center. Take it out. We're going to do the same for our right side. Nice and tender. Go towards the center. Back out. Towards the center. Back. All right, this one, if that wasn't fun, you were like, that's stupid. This is fun. So this is what I call the warrior yell. Essentially, we're gonna bring our hands up like this, and we're gonna set our shoulders back, and we're gonna stand on our tippy toes, and then we're gonna push from our hips all the way back, but we're gonna be forcing all the energy out, but we're gonna be forcing our breath out too. So loud yell, all right? Loud as you can, all right? Tippy toes and breathe in. And we're going to bring our hands back up. And we're going to set it in on our tippy toes one more time. Last time. All right, come on back in. Lock our shoulders back and sweating. Okay. All right.
All right, and now that our heart rate's all up, let's sit back down. Lay down, I don't care. Go where you're going to be comfortable. Because I'm going to be talking to you for a bit. And you can have your eyes open and you have your eyes closed. I don't really care. Has anyone ever heard of a silent disco? Like where you go into a crowded place and everybody has headphones on? I kind of want to do that with this. I did it one time in the middle of some art show. I just put someone right in the middle with a chair, put them in a chair, and they were just sitting there with their eyes closed in a chair in the middle of this like party, like art gallery party. And it doesn't matter when you're there because you have headphones on and you don't have to hear anything else. You don't have to see what else is going on around you. You just have this person talking into your ears. Other sounds are there. Other sounds can be fun. Maybe you'll hear them all. Maybe you'll hear none of them. But that's never mattered. I do like saying stuff doesn't matter because anything that doesn't matter matters so much. It's absolutely crazy. You can tell yourself, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. You have to tell yourself it doesn't matter. It matters a lot. But that's not a good thing or a bad thing. It's just something to be aware of. And today with everything it being Valentine's Day, I'm just taking it chill today because it's the morning. We're here, we've done all the hard parts. Now all you're doing is just chilling out. This is the rest after the hard work, where your lower back is loosening up. You can do the whole pretend that your body is in a body of water. That's all I'm going to be talking about now for the next 5 weeks until I leave. It's just the water. Like, be in the water. Get yourself in the water. Fully submerge yourself. Whatever it is, if it's a bath, if it's a hot tub, if it's the ocean, if it's the kiddie pool out in the backyard, whatever it is, get yourself in there and let yourself float. Let yourself feel great. Sounds, you'll hear them. People will laugh because they know what's funny. And if they know what's funny, we know what's funny. Don't worry, that wasn't a joke. Just there to let you think and let you feel how good it is to be submerged in perfect temperature water. And oops, somebody spilled a magic potion in there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It is turning the color the brightest blue. And blue means healing. And as that water becomes more and more blue, you feel it. It's starting up at your head, the top of your head, and just going down through your forehead, down through your ears, your cheeks. And with your mouth, I want you to make the biggest smile you can right now and hold it for 3 seconds and then let it go completely. And now your mouth, your jaw, your head, all blue. And oops, I spilled a red in there. Uh-oh. And that red starts at the top of your neck. And that red feels so good. It moves down to your shoulders, down through your tops of your arms, your elbows, forearms, wrists, hands, and starting at your pinky fingers, and then your ring fingers fill up, your middle fingers fill up, your pointer fingers fill up, and then your thumbs fill up. And you give a big thumbs up like you're the Fonz. Hey! There's how I date myself. For all the young kids watching that are in their 30s or 20s or something, that may not know who the Fonz is, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. You know how to put your thumbs up. And then your chest, it turns red, relaxes, your stomach, your back, down your spine, all the way to your hips. And then, whoops, uh-oh, now I spilled a potion that made the water totally clear. And it starts at your hips, in your butt, in your thighs, down to your knees, the back of your knees. Touch the back of your knees if you can. Just, you can't tickle yourself, but you can move the backs of your knees a little bit. You can feel the backs of your knees a little bit. And then you feel your shins and your calves just relaxing and dropping and dropping and dropping and down into your ankles. If they were cracking before, they're not cracking anymore. Down to your heels, through your feet, starting at your pinky toes, filling up, index toes, ring toes, filling up, middle toes, filling up. I guess this is index toe, filling up, big toe, filling up. And now your whole body turns into this crystal color, this crystal clear color. And everything feels amazing. Everything is almost vibrating at an amazing level. And you feel great. Your body is just so relaxed. You are so happy. People are going to see you today and they're just going to wonder why you have this big smile on your face. If you go somewhere, people are just going to be looking at you and you're not going to know why. But it's because of how happy you look, how relaxed you feel, how great everything is at this moment. And that moment is going to last all through the day as we drop even further. And we rise up, and we rise up, and we rise up, and we drop the furthest we've ever dropped, falling hard and fast, and being just completely free. And I just want you to feel that for a moment. Feel how great everything feels. Every bit of you maybe is tingling, maybe is completely light, maybe it is completely heavy. None of it matters, and you drop even further because today you're going to feel so, so good. And tonight you're going to feel so, so good. When you go to sleep, when your head hits that pillow, you're going to go right out and drop 10 times as far as you've ever dropped. And relax and relax and relax. Feel this moment. Remember how great everything is. Remember how great you feel. And then we're going to count, and we're going to get even deeper. And let's count. We'll count together. 1, 2, dropping more and more. 3, rising up. 4, dropping, dropping, dropping. 5, 6, more and more relaxed. 7, when you come back later, you're going to feel so great. You're going to be so relaxed, but so wide awake and present with everything. 8, 9, everything is so fucking good today. 9, maybe I already said 9. You're getting it again. Let's say 9 3/4. And you are down so deep. You're still in that crystal clear healing water. Everything is magnificent. You feel better than you've ever felt in your whole life at 9 o'clock in the morning in a fire station on a Saturday.
And as you're down here and you're focusing on how calm and peaceful it is, hearing all the sounds that are around you, I want you to once again take a moment, show yourself gratitude. Find 3 things today that you're grateful for. Maybe you already have them in your back pocket. Maybe you will experience them today. As you travel through your day, find 3 things to be grateful for. Find 3 things that make you smile. Find 3 things that bring you peace. Find 3 things that make you feel safe. As you begin, give yourself gratitude. See a set of stairs in front of you. They can be any kind of stairs. They can be cement. They can be marble. They can be dirt. I want you to take that first step out of the water. First step's always the hardest, but it's always the most beneficial. You're going to continue step 2 upwards. Step 3, becoming a little bit easier now. Step 4. Step 5, you're almost halfway there. Step 6, starting to become aware of your surroundings. Starting to become aware of how the air feels on your skin. How the sounds reverberate off of your body. Step 7, starting to wiggle your toes and your fingertips. Step 8, starting to move your arms and your legs. Step 9, becoming more aware of your surroundings. Step 10, opening your eyes. Coming back to the room and sitting up. I always like to end my sessions by saying, when I'm of service to you, I'm of service to myself. And when I'm of service to myself, I'm of service to you. So thank you for letting me be of service.